you will be getting a small normal profit, that's it, because if you are holding some currency, you would be given some kind of a little profit, that's it. But you can earn a drastic or abnormal profit because market is efficient. What if the market is not efficient? Right now, you know that there is a fire in Australian jungles, and you know that through the media and all those stuff, the fire is going to be spread rapidly, right? And forward is selling right now at 0.53, and you realize that this month a lot of people book, uh, you know, wooden, products or lumber or furnitures or coal from Australia this season or maybe in 30 days. So you realize that, okay, due to a fire, what happened, a lot of people will feel difficulty to buy the wooden products from Australia, or maybe the price will go up, right? So in that case, you enter into a forward contract because you realize that due to the high demand, the Australian dollar will go up. But right now, it is selling at 0.53, right? For 30 days, you enter into a contract. That's it. What if your predictions are right and the value will go up? Since you enter into a contract of 5.3, your analysis would pay you and you can earn a profit of 0.05, right? But remember, the window of opportunity to enter into a contract are sometimes very small. So you are not the one who is just watching the news. The whole world is watching the news. And also those who are, making this forward contracts or forward, they are also watching the news. So they can adjust their future rate as well. So if you capitalize this opportunity before they adjust the rate, you can earn profit. Otherwise, they may go up. They will say that, okay, now the forward contract will be 0.58, right? So if you have inside information, if you can use inside information through your mind, through your analysis, or you are a good analyst, so you can earn a profit. Because these windows last for right now, because we have softwares, IT technology, they last only for a matter of seconds sometimes, or a matter of like minutes, that's it. If you capitalize it, you capitalize right now. Otherwise, the window of earning profit will just wiped out, gone, right? So research has found that the currency future market may be inefficient. However, the patterns are not necessarily observable until they occur, which means it may be difficult to consistently generate abnormal profit from speculation in the currency future, because markets continuously include all those information into their forward contracts and rate differs accordingly. Forward rates can also be increased or decreased in minutes, in seconds, in days, in hours. So if you are good analyst, you can generate, we call this alpha, high return or abnormal profit. In financial terminologies, we call this alpha, or here we call this abnormal profit, right? So use of currency futures, we already know that, we talked about that. Okay, we can use to hedge payables. How we can use to hedge payables? By purchasing future contract. How we can hedge the receivable? By selling the future contract. So we can, offset the or close out the future contract before the expiration by taking opposite positions. We can also speculate with the currency future to earn profit, right? So if if you purchase, if you purchase a future contract and you are speculating, so why you are purchasing? Because you bet that, or in loose language, you gamble that in future the price of the foreign currency will go up. So I enter to purchase right now at a smaller price, and I will sell at higher price to the market. And if you realize that in future the price will go down, so and right now the price is higher, so you sell the future contract, you make a future contract in which you are the seller, and you make the rate higher so that you sell at higher price, and in future currency will go down, so you sell it at higher price and buy at lower price from the market, or if you have it, you just sell it at higher price later, right? So it depends. You can also play with the market through speculations. So let's just talk about the concept checkers. So if you understand all these concept of forward and future, so let's just talk about this concept checker. So just read that and answer this concept checker. So let me just read first. Which of the following is most likely strategy for a US firm that will be receiving Swiss franc in future and desire to avoid exchange rate risk? So first thing come to your mind, where you are. Either you are a US, either you are in Switzerland, or where Swiss franc is just traded. So you are in US, okay. So next thing, you should, either you are receiving the foreign currency or you are paying the foreign currency. You are receiving. It means you are exporter and you are receiving the money. So which one is good? Option here. Crystal? Not.
I think it's sell the future contract. B.
Okay. Kathleen? Lota, Nimesh, Ping Ping, Marilyn, Fabian. Guys, please answer.
I'm just thinking, sir.
Okay. Lota.
Is it B?
Okay, B. Lota, what is your answer? Nimesh?
I'm not sure, sir. I'm trying to guess. I think
Sure.
B.
For me, it's B2 as well.
Right?
Same, sir.
Basically, you are receiving Swiss franc. So
Yeah.
A can never be the answer. Why? Because here you are purchasing. It means you already are receiving Swiss francs and you are purchasing more Swiss franc. So A cannot be the answer. Right? How about the B? So you are receiving Swiss franc, so you sell the Swiss franc and convert into dollar. That looks very appropriate, right? Answer is C, B. So it's just a jargon, a fancy way to express a thing. Otherwise, it's a very simple knowledge, nothing else. Not to be worried about, not to be scared. Futures, forward, selling future contract, buying future contract. In real sense, these are simple transaction. Everybody can understand. If you can make a logic, this is perfectly logical. Just we are using fancy words, that's it. So that's why a lot of people confused. So if you break it into a very simple language, if you understand that in a very simple plain language, then you can easily find out what is the answer here. Right? Now let's move to the most confusing part of the currency derivative, which is currency option market. So in real sense, this is not confusing. This is not to be fearful. This is very easy. Just I need to explain it in a very simple language. You would understand. So currency futures, in which we basically trade rights to purchase or sell the currency at a specific price. That's it. So like I told you, option is a right to buy or right to sell. So options can be unstandardized or can be standardized. If standardized, then they are traded on exchange, and their regulations are the Security and Exchange Commission, right? Similarly with futures, they are traded on exchange. Similarly with options, they are also traded on exchange. So over the counter options, in which those options that are more standardized according to your personal needs. So mostly banks or brokerage firms are going to offer you. Simple. So the difference between option exchange and over the counter exchange is just the type of market. It is more custom. If the option is more customized according to your own needs, individual needs, then it is over the counter. Like we have future and forward. Forward is more customized. Future is more standardized. Similarly, the option, it can be traded on exchange. When it is traded on exchange, it is more standardized. You need to follow the rules of Security and Exchange Commission. And if it is customized, then it would be traded not on the Security and Exchange, but over the counter, which is to like banks or brokerage firm. Like over the counter market offers currency options that are tailored to a specific need of the firm, right? For example, in Security and Exchange, option would be given to you only for 30 days. But if you need options for 10 days or 5 days or 25 days, you can tailor to according to your own needs. You can go to the brokerage firm, you can go to the financial firm, investment banks, commercial banks. You can tailor this kind of options according to your needs. That's it, right? Okay, now let's focus on currency call options. So we already know that what is currency call option, but let's just talk about in more details here. So before going into currency call option and currency put option, let's just have 10 minutes break. Then we start from here. So take a 10 minutes to be to relax and digest the previous things, because this is going to be a little bit more technical and I want your 100% attention. So maybe you can have a coffee or tea or something and relax. After that 10 minutes, we will be paying very close attention to understand this concept. Okay, until then, have rest. Okay guys, welcome back after the break. So let's talk about the call option. So call option basically grants the right to buy a specific currency at designated strike price. So strike price means the option price, which is written on the contract, or we also call this exercise price. So within a specified period of time. So it means it is a contract with a specified period of time.
Sorry, sir, did you do attendance already?
Yeah, I did that.
Oh, okay.
So
I missed it.
okay.
I didn't hear it.
Okay, we'll remind me after this class. So it's same like a currency call option. Like in futures and forward contract, we do have a time period